another beautiful day. Got my hair braided so the AC's cool. I can feel wind on my hair again. So we're headed to Brad's house. I'm going to see if I can kind of con him into helping me with this subwoofer stuff. He's big on the sound audio. That's what he used to do back in the day. Low-key, I'm just gonna pull up to his house, so let's hope he doesn't get too surprised, but at the same time, Brad is always down for something, but seeing how it's like 100 degrees, I don't know. I honestly don't know. The worst we can get is a no at this point. So I got this subwoofer, I got the enclosure, and I've got this beautiful Bossaudio 2600 watt Phantom Series subwoofer. So let's see if we can con Brad.
Uh-oh.
Brad, on a scale of 1 to I really don't want to do it, do you want to help me put a subwoofer in my car today? Do you want to help me build the box? I know you helped me build the box already, that beautiful one. But if you want to build the box and show the kids what's the difference between your custom box and then an ordinary run-of-the-mill box that I got from a friend, would you like to do that?
But you have to put an amp in your car.
I brought an amp.
Yeah, we gotta run speaker wire to the back. We gotta run.
We're just we're just gonna do just the sub today, just the sub.
Yeah, we gotta run the wire from your head.
And guess what?
To the back. We gotta
Bossaudio gave me all that stuff.
Well, they give me stuff
because they told me we gotta have you have Brad help you first, and it's a test.
What's this?
That's meat from my aunt. So you're down?
You're gonna tear the car apart? All I gotta do is hook up?
Pretty much. So I'm gonna tear the left and right.
Why do you take the right apart?
So don't you have to wrap the cables? Yeah.
Separate? Yeah.
Because the radio's soft installed. This is held by one bolt.
That's fine. Just pull my car out and pull it up here and flip it around backwards and then do it that way.
All right. So
open up the door.
Since Brad is my sound audio engineer, I'm gonna let him explain this to y'all. Let them know your back history on this though.
It's behind me. It's back there. There's lots of history in the 80s with loudspeakers and what people used to think is cool sounding stereos. Like boom, boom, boom when they pulled up. And that was cool. I used to like it. I used to be in the SPL game. We used to play a lot of competitions with loudspeakers. That's why I'm deaf, partially dumb. Excuse me. No coronas here. Gary praying over at the last minute without planning or telling me because I was working on my own stuff. So instead of making an appointment or calling and saying I'm gonna buy you dinner, bring you some lunch, he came over with a box and told me we're gonna do a video of putting a stereo in his car. So don't let him blah 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 you. He's just smiling behind the camera because he fanboyed me.
What you want for dinner? I'll buy you
steak dinner.
You want a steak dinner tonight?
You promised me a steak dinner at the event. In fact, there was supposed to be some Air Force Ones and something else. I forgot.
So
I heard Air Force Ones.
How about today?
I would like some first edition Jordans, the white ones with the black bottoms.
He wants some Jordan Bread ones. This man's got expensive taste.
Are those expensive these days?
Yeah.
I'll take some fake ones that look like they were, but they're...
Brad, that's not how we roll. No fakes around here. So today, I promise you a steak dinner.
Okay. And we can put an intercooler in front of your car so it looks like it has a turbo.
No, but
I heard like on the ranch, that's what you gotta do. They got the electric valve on the thing and go push.
Brad, explain your flower pot holder and what we have here.
Okay, so we have a multitude of different things here. For one, we have Boss's. I want to say it's one of their top of the line woofers. At first, I thought it was just a regular driver. Excuse me, normal like middle row driver, but it's a 2,600 watt peak woofer. That just means full power. That doesn't mean what it runs at. I believe the running power at it was right around 1,000 or 1,500 watts. But it's a really well designed woofer. These cone styles that they have here are really neat. They used to have what's called like a center dust cap on most speakers, and everybody would relate that to being something good or whatever, and all it is it's covering up the coil. And now they have these big singular dust caps that are like one piece, and I don't know, the idea is it moves air more efficiently than having the cap in the middle. I like this design. I've had this design speaker by different companies for years and years and years. It's also a dual voice coil, so it has two sets of input leads, which means it has two sets of coils in here. Basically, a speaker is an electric motor. What it does is it takes voltage from your amplifier and it drives the motor up and down, which is causing air to go, and that's basically a speaker. So a speaker is just an electric motor, and the sound is the driven part of that motor. What a trip is these amps are so small compared to what I had in the day. Like 1,000 or 1,200 watt amp would be like this, and now the 1,200 amplifier single channel is like this. So I'm interested to see what this actually does. We'll put it in with that speaker. Now we have 2 different style boxes. This is a box that I actually made for my car, and it's tuned to 40 hertz. So we went ahead and pre-made it and installed that speaker, and I've actually played it and it sounds really good. Now the difference between this box and this box is this is a mass-produced box. This is just sent off the factory floor from whatever place it is. It is a single wall. The material on this is similar. It's medium density fiberboard, MDF, which is the best stuff you could use for building boxes. But this box here is built with 2 layers of the MDF. This box is also, I want to say, just under 1 cubic foot. And I didn't do the measurements in this, but if I guess this, it would be like about 1/2 of a cubic foot. And 1/2 a cubic foot is the air volume that's in here. That air volume is what gives you the sound, the actual bass.
Only the best. So before he can do what he needs to do, I need to do stuff for him so it can make his life easier. So I must take off all the panels on the inside of both sides. It's a grounding strap. It's some weird stuff from Japan. I don't know. Cool. So, as Brad looks mesmerized because he doesn't know what efficiency and quality looks like.
Okay, internet, come on. I want you guys to eat me up in the video. So this little box right here goes on the positive side and the negative side into the box, and then is zip tied there. So can you guys explain to my dumb American ass what that's for exactly? I'll show you guys how I do this. It's quick and easy and dirty like an electrician. You got a bunch of stuff here. This is probably really confusing. This is a speaker wire right here and the remote wire. That's all the stuff in the middle, the thin stuff. We're gonna try to separate this stuff into 2 different areas because we're not using it all at once. That was probably the wrong way to do that. A bit cool. We're gonna do the low voltage stuff, which is this. That's the actual sound that you're gonna get. And the reason why I do this way is because it just makes sense. The battery is on this side of the car. So we're gonna run the power down this side because it's just the shortest way, all right? This is the sound. This is what comes from your radio and goes to your amplifier. They don't like running the sound next to that battery wire because you get that weird woo, woo, that's interference. So we're gonna rope this out so they can Gary put this one down this side. Basically, that's gonna go all the way down. Gary's gonna figure out how to get that back there. That's not our job, that's Gary's job. We're gonna watch him sweat because this is like one of the hottest days in California. The fuse needs to go in the front. Can't go in the back. Put it in the back. When that wire gets shorted, catches on fire, your car burns up. I'm sure you can find some videos of people's audio cars burning down. But we're gonna try to put this somewhere where it's not so intrusive because this is a very nice automobile. I'm thinking maybe back over here. Let's place this right here, because the cable's gonna go down there and it's gonna go from the positive side, red, to this one side. It doesn't matter which way it goes. Then out of this side through the car. Super easy.
There we go. I made a surgical incision so I can put this. Alright, so I hit the wire for the power. Now we just got to run it through the trunk. Oh my gosh. And I still got to do the other side, which isn't too bad. Luckily that comes out the back of the head unit so we can run it behind underneath the dashboard and everything. This is going to be fun.
Gary doesn't want me to remove this fine Japanese part right here because I'm pretty certain this is some JDM strut tower device, but I'm gonna just take this other bolt out. We're gonna watch the tire fall off. is what happens when people buy JDM cars. They don't know what the fuck they have. Look at that. I like the color though. That's obviously JDM spec.
Why don't I choose today? I told him, hey, you don't have to do this today if you don't want to. It was one of those like, hey, I'm giving you a hint, like that I don't really want to do this today. And he's like, don't be lazy like the rest of these millennials. I'm like, what? I'm not lazy. It's just hot.
We gotta open up this because we need, in here it's got this little bass knob so you can add or subtract bass as you need it, per se. And we gotta run it the same side as we're running the low voltage. So your RCA wires need to run with this bass knob. This is the cutest little amp ever. Like, that thing is tiny. I'm gonna bow down if this little guy right here just throws down some serious mad bass on those. The amps that I have running these are huge. I think I have one over there. Yeah, there you go. I'll show you what I would run for that. This was what I would normally run to this. And if I was to run anything smaller, it would be that. And look what we got. Wow. So we'll see how that goes.
What's that on that side?
That's rat poop.
Watch your head.
Not Japanese rats.
Oh no. I hope there's no dead rats in here. Everything is soft mounted. The power wire soft mounted, so that way we got power. When I say soft mounted, that means none of these hard applications. The final install is not final yet. I've done these wires. I just need to tuck them. They're all good, mostly tucked. This wire running here. We found a nice, beautiful place to hide it with the existing thing. So everything is should I run that power cable through the same way?
You should.
All right, I'm gonna run this power cable. So all you dudes doing R34 stuff, there's a beautiful little piece right there tucked away you would never know about that I'm gonna feed to Brad right now. Is it coming to you? Hold on, Brad. I'm giving it to you. There you go. So this is nice and it runs very well. All right, so hold on, we need more slack. And we got some slack. All right, cool. What is this for? All right, everything is copacetic. So now when we put the seat in, boom, everything. Boy, I'm sweating. Oh, and it looks good. Let's tuck this stuff back in here. We got everything connected so far. Now it's the moment of truth. Will all our hard work pay off?
You plug your little knob in.
You plugged everything in already?
Yeah, everything's
All right. This man just... Is that the sub you just dropped in there?
It's too heavy for me.
Is the AC on? No, it's just the natural wind. Agree. There you go.
Okay, turn it up.
All right, I'm gonna try. Let's see if it does anything.
All the lights are on back here.
As Brad would say, we would have to try a different type of music. With the okay. See if the knob works. There's no bass. Now it's bass in here. Let's see.
Feel this. America got a thing for this gangsta shit. They love me. Black chocolate, black Scully, leather belly. I take spit over rainbow shit. I'm a fan who got this silver duck pick. I'm a train.
Let's close. It's a license plate frame. By request. This man wanted to hear this song. I kid you not. He said put the 6th line on. I got a little rattle, but
play me like a dummy, like bitch. Are you dumb? Stupid.
cool man right here. We have the sub installed. Everything looks beautiful in here. Look at that. Look at that. We didn't put the back seats in due to we're waiting for the coilovers. They're supposed to come. So as you can see, everything's tucked away nicely. Everything's tucked away nicely.
I thought that was a JDM race inspired edition.
JD, uh-oh. For Brad's hard work, he wanted a steak dinner. I asked him, Brad, where do you want a steak dinner from? This man said Applebee's. So how can I deny a man what he wants? I want, Brad, thank you. This thing sounds amazing. Let me see if I can turn it up real quick. Oh, forgive me, y'all. Don't vlog and drive. Oh yeah, you can hear it. You all hear that? It is knocking. But first of all, thank you, Bossaudio. I appreciate everything you guys done for me. Honestly, this is the first system I've had in any car of my adult career. The most I've ever had this good, I'd say, on this level of having a system was I used to run house speakers in my Honda CR-V. So no more house speakers, only the best. So hopefully we can maybe help Brad out with some stuff in the future. All day helping me. I went and got his Applebee's. Brad,
steak dinner.
Brad, I got you a steak dinner. I wanted to tell you thank you.
Man, I heard you all the way down the street, bumping and dumping. Now these kids are gonna rob you right now. Look, they're about to run up you on their scooter.
Oh no, don't rob me. That tall girl's gonna rob me probably.
Yep.
So let me get this man his steak dinner. I gotta put his tools back too. And you know, I gotta keep it fresh. I got the AC in here. I got AC, beat. What's up, dog? Got everything. So we're gonna get to this steak dinner. Y'all enjoy y'all afternoon. Thank you, Bossaudio. Thank you everything you've done for us. We appreciate you. Y'all go check out Bossaudio. Do everything you can to support them. And we gonna turn this off now because if I get any hotter in these streets, I'm gonna burn it up. It's bad enough it's a heat wave caused by me. You feel me? You feel me?